What is up, Sagittarius? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to Tarot Stations. I am here with your general reading for the month of October. Now, granted, it is the last week of October, but yet and still, I'm going to post, okay, and stay consistent. All right, and I do have some final outcome news for you. So it's going to be very general. Anything could come out, okay? You could be single, married, or divorced as well. So what I will say is if this reading resonates for you, Sag, then please like this video. And if you feel led to, then subscribe to my channel, guys. I would really appreciate the support. Speaking of subscribers, big shout out to my subscribers. Thank you so much for your love and support, babes. I see you. All 158 of you. I appreciate it, okay? So we're kind of slow here, so I do a lot of my stuff over on TikTok. But nevertheless, we are in the building. I say we, me and Spirit. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into this. I don't want to hold you. Your pre-shuffle is here. So the beginning of this month, I see, Sag, that you were juggling. You could have been juggling priorities, people, jobs. Whatever the case is, I feel like it was more about your abundance, changing things in your life here with the Wheel of Fortune. You were trying to bring some fortune into your life, some good luck, some happiness, some... I'm hearing financial freedom, okay? And so Aries may be significant here on the bottom. But with this Emperor energy, I'm feeling that you want to step in your power and you want to take control of this Wheel of Fortune. You wanted to spin this wheel. You wanted things to work out in your favor on your timing, okay? But you can't have control over the wheel. Only thing you can do is make decisions that are aligned with your truth, your authentic self, and that will draw fortune to you. That will turn the wheel, but you can't do it. So, but I see you definitely putting in a whole lot of effort earlier this month to, get things done, to make shit happen, all right? But now, currently, you're in the Two of Swords energy, so it's giving indecisive. It's giving you don't know which way to go. It's giving you may not know that you have more than one option, okay? And what's going on here is the Ten of Swords, so it's giving that you're feeling kind of down and out. Mental anguish, maybe not sleeping well at night, overthinking situations. And we have the Ace of Swords here, so it's something that you realize. So either you realize something that makes you feel down and out, or either you realize that you need to come up out of this energy and you're trying to figure out which way to go. But a lot of things are on your mind currently, all right? You're feeling very confused. Could even be feeling blindsided. But now the outcome, though, is the Three of Wands. So this is you, Sag, like looking towards your future, like, yeah, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. So it gives that you come out of the clutter, out of the confusion, and you finally make a decision. And you start getting prepared and put things in order to go towards whatever decision you made, okay? But it's based off of you trying to hold on to something. So you're seeing your future and the things that you want to bring in new, but you're holding on to something from the past. With the Six of Cups. Something emotional. It could be a person. It could be a job. It could be a friendship. Whatever it is, it's something from your past and you're holding on to it. And also could be you holding back your emotions. Okay? But whatever it is you're waiting on, it's coming in real slow with this Knight of Pentacles. Real slow movement here. This could be you. Moving slowly towards your future with this Three of Wands. This could be whoever you're waiting on, because I'm feeling like you're waiting on someone or something to play out. Okay? But at the end of the day, you are having some type of heartache. It's something that's causing you some pain. And that's why you may be holding back. Or either, like I said, you're holding on to a situation or a person. Okay? And I feel like in order for you to bring in the things you want in your life, you're going to have to release this hurt and pain, and you're going to have to release things from your past because it's time to move forward. Now, as far as your tea or news or whatever you want to call it, the energy's playing out for you, around you. We have sipping, nosy, spreading rumors, gossiping, along with confusion and facade. So it makes me feel like, Sag, when you go out in public, you may be wearing a big smile. You may be looking like you don't have a worry in the world. But I feel like, and we know now that that's not true. There's a lot of confusion here, and that's what's fake about this. And people are definitely inquiring, trying to figure out what's going on with Sage. What they doing? Is it true what they said? They looking good, but I don't know. Something's off. People trying to figure out what's going on. Then we have repo here, and it says default on payments, financially incapable, repossess assets. And let me say too about that sipping, keep your mouth closed for the rest of the month, at least. Don't tell people your business. Do not vent to anyone, even people you feel you can trust. Keep it inside. Talk to God about it. All right, so we have repo here. So some of you could be having financial struggles. You could be saving. You could be penny pinching. You could be having bill collectors calling your home. Okay? But we also have faith and soulmate. So I feel like you're worried that somebody may recoil their love, okay? Somebody may start to drift from you emotionally, but you're having faith here. Someone here, whether it's you or your person, somebody has faith because they see someone in a connection as a soulmate. Now, as I said, you could be single, married, or divorced, Sag, but someone still sees someone here as their soulmate, and they're having faith that, you know, this person will come around, that things will work out. Now, we also have liftoff, and it says fast action, progression forward. The wait is over. Okay, so something finally takes off very fast for you. I feel like this is something that you do yourself because we have creation here and we have miracle. So I feel like you take an action, you do something, and then bam, here comes this miracle. Things start to change. Now the Wheel of Fortune is activated. Okay, but it all stems from forgiveness. So I would say forgive yourself of anything that you were holding on to, feeling guilty about, having anxiety about, and forgive people who have done you wrong. You have to release that type of energy to bring in this abundance energy. Now, on the bottom, we have tips on avoiding getting caught, acting shady, and sneaking around. So, Sag, I feel like right now, you're moving kind of shysty, okay? In some type of way. This could be entertaining multiple people if you are in a relationship. This also could be doing something illegal to make money. But it's a very sneaky energy that you are operating in right now. I'm going to keep it real with you, okay? So now your focus for this month is tolerance. And it says, we can be of great support to those around us by being tolerant and accepting of their weaknesses. In exercising tolerance with others, we allow them to be themselves, and we embrace the differences between us that make life interesting. By exercising patience and understanding, we can achieve more inner tranquility and put more positivity and respect into a world that at times seems too intolerant. Okay, so your affirmation says, I accept everyone as they are. I have tolerance and compassion for everyone in my life. So I feel like with this being your focus for the month, I feel like maybe you've been tolerating people, or maybe you have not been tolerating people. You could have been like, I'm not dealing with this shit, or I'm tired of this shit. And Spirit is definitely saying you need to have more patience and, you know, show compassion to people and learn to accept people for who they are, because we can't change them and we don't want to. We want everybody to show up as their authentic self. And this applies to you too. So have some patience and some tolerance with your own self as well. All right, so let's get the spiritual advice for you, and then we'll keep it moving. Okay. All right, spiritual advice for the play with the Saggies at this time and the remaining of October, please and thank you. Confirmation. Here we go. It says declutter. It says the angels want you to know that the best way to declutter your home, your workspace, and your life is to take things one small step at a time. It says combined small steps will lead to big improvements that will be easier to maintain over the long run. Say the affirmation is, I'm surrounded only by what I need and love. So get rid of the extra shit. Get rid of the extra trauma, the extra overthinking, anything that's just like don't have to be there. Throw it out. Get rid of it, okay? So decluttering. All right, Sag, so that's what I have for you as far as your general theme. I'm going to now switch over to do your finances, and then we'll check into your love life. So hold tight. All right, Saggies, for single Saggies love life. So it looks like in your past you realized something about someone or about love in general that caused you to disconnect, emotionally disconnecting from a person or love in general itself, okay? You could have dealt with someone who had multiple options, or you yourself could have had multiple options, which causes you maybe not to commit to someone at this time, all right? But with the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups would be 15, which would be back to 6 of Cups, and 6 of Cups is past. So it's given that it's something that happened to you in your past that is definitely affecting your perception, how you look at love, okay? Now, in your current energy, we have the 6 of Swords here. So I feel like you guys are wanting to move into a better situation. Say if you are dating, because even though you're single, you could be dating. So say if you're dating someone, connected to someone, I feel like you want to move into a calmer situation or calmer waters. It's like getting away from mess and bullshit and drama, no worries, no stress. Okay, I feel like some of you could have two paths here with the 2 of Wands. Like, am I going this way? Am I going that way? But I feel like it's the beginning of something here. Okay, so maybe you are moving towards somebody and moving away from somebody. Okay, to start something new, something fresh. Lurking energy is a 10 of Swords, so it's very much given that there's some overthinking, some betrayal, some down and out. So moving away from betrayal, moving away, like I said, from that type of energy, shit that stresses you out, people that stress you out when it comes to love, and going towards something new, okay? The 10 of swords with the 6 of swords would be 16, which would be 7 of swords. So it's given that you're getting away from deception. Deception and relationships and connections have caused you, you know, to feel down and out, to feel stressed. Okay, so now for your future though, we have 10 of wands. So this is giving feeling burden. All right, feeling I feel like you guys are just feeling burdened because maybe your love is not going the way you want it to go, or maybe every time you get into a connection with someone, you're feeling used, you're feeling like it's too much work, okay? But spiritual guidance and wisdom is here. Spirit is here guiding you, protecting you, showing you the way, all right? So when you're feeling down, so, you know, by you feeling down and out right now, about your love life, just know, or if you're connected to someone and you feel like this person is draining you, whatever this is that's got you tired, just know the spirit is intervening on the situation. All right, and we also the 9 of swords. So yeah, you're overthinking it, and this overthinking has definitely caused a lot of physical drainage on you as well. But spirit is here. Okay, spirit's with you. All right, so let's get into your 2 love messages. The first one says, put yourself first. Loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. So if you definitely are ready for a relationship and you want love, you need to step out showing yourself in the energy of self-love first. When you self-love, then other people know how to love you. They know how to come. They know how to step. All right, and we also have unrequited feelings. It says there's not enough love to keep the relationship going in a healthy way. So if you are actually dating someone, that person may not feel the same way about you, or you may not feel, somebody doesn't feel the same way. Okay, it's just not aligned. All right, so spirit says put yourself first. Some of you could be connected to someone who is breadcrumbing you, where you just deserve better. So we have fed up here. It says over it, not having, and frustrated. That's how you feeling about your love life right now. Then we have my boo and rebound. So my boo says official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. And then we have rebound, flighty, temporary option, unpredictable intention. So you could be dealing with somebody you've dealt with before if you are connected to someone right now. Okay. Some of you could be having some feelings of some nostalgia when it comes to an ex. This could be you or them. Somebody could be seeing their ex with someone else. Okay, I feel like somebody wants to pull towards them or like reconcile with them. And then we have squad. It says reconciliation, soul, tribe, and close friends. Okay, so this could be your person, or this could be your friends or your person's friends. But I feel like these people are influences in your love life. I didn't know I was lagging, but in some type of way, yeah, they affect your love life. You also, like I said, could be definitely linking back up with someone from your past. Okay. But you don't trust people right now. You paranoid. It says cautious, insecure, and guarded. So yeah, that's your energy, how you're operating. So just keep in mind to put yourself first and know if you are dealing with somebody, this is not your person. So chin up, chest out, okay? We'll do another check-in as we enter November. I'm gonna get these videos out, I promise you. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the couples. Hold on. Okay. Alright, Sag, so I had to stand up. My legs were getting and yeah, just trying to stand up. I've been working a long time. Okay, so Sag couples, we have numbing, self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. I guess somebody could be trying to escape how the reality is of their relationship, okay? Quite frankly, it could be actual addictions to substances, or it could be codependency on a person, but it's some type of escapism someone's doing to avoid the reality of the relationship. Okay, we also have black sheep. It says rebelling, going against expectations and defying the norms. So you can feel like an outcast. Even when it comes down to you in your relationship, you can feel like an outcast in your family. Maybe your partner is, something about your partner or something about your relationship could be considered like out of the norms, or like people don't do that, okay? Yeah, you also could be dealing with a Taurus or a Capricorn with these rams, with these horns, even though this is a sheep. I'm definitely seeing a ram, and I'm definitely picking up on goat energy of Capricorn as well. So earth sign could be significant. Then we have hearts and heart. It says deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. So I feel like somebody needs to have a real conversation with their spouse or with their person, their partner. Okay, so how are you showing up? We have the King of Swords here. Okay, so somebody could be feeling cold right now, feeling a little bit distant. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy is here as well. But whoever this person is that's acting very cold-hearted or trying to, be logical when it comes to the relationship, this person has a lot of love. So it kind of feels like one person has a lot of love and another person, maybe they do, but they don't show it. Okay? So we got water here, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces may be significant here. But yeah, I definitely feel like somebody is having a lot of love for someone and someone else is kind of like, I don't know. Somebody could feel that somebody was taking too long to come in. Yeah. Somebody realizes something as well. But I do see where somebody's feeling burdened and exhausted and drained here within the connection. And then we have the Empress here, Taurus Libra energy. Could be significant, doubling down on the Taurus now, Sag. So I feel like somebody's just feeling drained because they feel like they're not being appreciative. They feel like they are not being treated as they should be treated. Okay? And this could be you feeling this way with the Queen of Wands. Alright? Aries, Sag energy, or you could be doing another fire sign as well. Okay, so now as far as what is next, what's coming up for you guys, we have the Four of Pentacles. So you guys are holding on. Somebody holding on within this relationship. Four of Pentacles holding on. Sag, it may be you because we have your energy here. Temperance, having patience, trying to find your center and your balance. Your willpower to continue, your courage to continue to move forward. Okay, but with this Four of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess here. So I feel like Spirit is guiding you on what to do. Okay. Spirit is intervening on your relationship, on what you need to do. So be aware of that Pisces energy too. And we also have same shit, different day with the Nine of Wands, and you trying to manifest something differently within your relationships here. When I clarified your Four of Pentacles, what is you're holding on to, I received the Judgment card and the Five of Cups. So what you're holding on to is you're procrastinating. I feel like on having this heart-to-heart conversation or making a decision, doing something, because you feel like it will cause sadness or grief. Maybe you are scared of what the outcome would be if you are honest when it comes to this relationship. Okay? But it's definitely something that is being judged here, and, I feel like you want it, or either your person does. I feel like it's you wanting to save it, feeling hurt around the situation, which came out in the regular reading as well. Okay? So as far as your love messages though, we got soulmate, and it says yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. So that's going to be for somebody very specific. Okay, you are already with your person. Tap into that tolerance as we was talking about before. And then we have redirect your thoughts. So it says focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear. What happened? I just said I feel like somebody was scared. Okay, so have an honest conversation with your person. Focus on honesty and truth between you guys, and I think that will definitely open up that new road where you guys can walk down it together. Okay, so I love that for you all, definitely. All right, so let's get into your finances. Hold on one second. So when it comes to your finances, we have the Hierophant popping up. It's giving traditional energy. So I feel like this is really means that a lot of you are working regular traditional 9-to-5 jobs in some type of order when it comes to your money. So it feels like it's kind of what's the word I'm trying to use? It's giving that your money may be limited as far as like how much you can receive. Like when we have jobs, we get paid a certain salary or a certain wage, unless we get a promotion, but it stays there until they decide. When you have your own business, if you put in a lot of work, your money can fluctuate. It can be it could be a lot, it could be a little. It's not based off of one set price. So I feel like by this Hierophant coming out, it's showing that your finances are kind of like coming in a traditional way. There's some type of order to it. Okay, it's also giving that you guys need to do better with your money managing. Okay, it's like some type of straightening going on here. And then even with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like some of you are penny pinching, as I said earlier, breadcrumbing. Some of you could be saving up or need to begin saving up. All right, yeah, you could be at the brink of something new starting out here. So some of you need to save your money up because you have like a new beginning. You may have to move. You may have to make some startup costs. You may have to make some deposits. So yeah, I feel like your money is just kind of tied up right now to more serious things. And so yeah, no crazy spending. No crazy spending. Now as far as what's next for your money, we have the Page of Cups. So I feel like you guys are going to receive some type of good news. It may not be life-changing, but it is like, it gives you a little bit of hope to, look at this and say, okay, so we're doing this. All right, so something is taken off. You may receive some, like I said, receive some news from someone. This could be something you've been investing in, something you've been waiting on. Okay, you could get a phone call about receiving a check or getting a new job. You know, it's like it's the start to something else. And we have the Page of Wands as well with the Page of Cups. So yeah, it's definitely like a new beginning. It could be, like I said, a new job. And we have Justice here, okay? So a Libra could be significant. A Libra could be bringing you some good information when it comes to your finances. As an energy, this is karma. So you could just be receiving good karma, some good news. Things are finally working out. Now for your spiritual guidance when it comes to your finances. Spirit says the angels want you to remember that although dedication and hard work are crucial, you also need to pace yourself. It says otherwise you could stretch yourself too thin and burn out. That would be bad for your pursuit. So your affirmation is, I love taking the time to understand my needs. So self-care. So as you are moving about and trying to manifest and bring in this abundance, as I told you earlier, Sag, you need to remember to, have balance. Okay? That temperance energy. Have balance. Also, make sure you're getting the rest that you need, taking care of yourself, getting enough sleep, eating properly. Okay? Because we know that hard work is crucial to achieve the things you want, but it says you need to pace yourself. So, like I said in the beginning, you got too many irons in the fire. You may be trying to do too much at one time. So, easy, baby. Take it easy. All right, well, that is what I have for you guys. So sorry about the tardiness of this video, but I definitely hope that you got some type of confirmation here. Stay tuned. We got those November readings coming up. Check me out over on TikTok at Terrasation, same exact spelling. And if you need a reading, the information is up there. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Sending light, love, positive vibes, Sag. Gotta go. Bye. Love you.